What's up, everybody? Anthony Alfredo here with our first Logitech G track lap of the year, and this year we're doing it a little different. Last year we followed the NASCAR schedule and tried to do some tips, leading into real-life race weekend, but this year Logitech and I thought it'd be a great idea to focus on the eNASCAR schedule or the iRacing weekly events. So, first of the year, as someone spins off pit road, is going to be Cup Cars at Daytona. I've got my buddy Briar LaPrade behind me. We're going to kind of show optimal way to push and shove and work the draft here because the racing's intense, and it's actually pretty technical now with this aero package. So we're going to pick this car up in front of us. As we push him, we don't want to push off the corner. We're going to try to push when we're straight. We can push mid-corner as well. But when we do push, we want to be perfectly squared up with him, if not offset slightly to the left. You do not want to be offset even the slightest bit to the right, because if you are, the way the arrow's working in sim right now, it'll actually drag that guy back. Got a big stack up here. Got to see stuff like that happening ahead of you so you don't run into the back of the guy or you're caught up in an accident. But if I offset to the right, you'll hear the RPMs drop. Watch this. Well, he's right against the wall, so I can't right now. But in the corner, I'll try to get on his squared up with him, push. If I'm a little offset, that's okay. He's locked hard on the guy in front of him. You gotta watch that gap as well so you don't push the pusher. But if I get offset here, listen to RPMs drop. Now I'm actually pulling him back a little bit. Right there, you heard it. So that's why you want to be squared up, if not a little to the left. The benefit of being a little left is you can see better too with these big spoilers. It's really challenging to see ahead. I think I'm gonna back up to Briar here, build up a run down the backstretch and could take it to the bottom. So as they stack up a little bit in the middle of back straightaway, we're gonna get a big run. Briar's not really close enough to me, but we're gonna try it anyways. A little side draft, get away from him. Briar's got a decent pull off of me, so he's gonna pick me up here in the middle of 3 and 4. You can see he's pushing me a little offset to the left. He's gonna full lock on me here, and we should be able to drive away. He got a little bit of a side draft. I'm gonna try to stack the top up. Get Briar coming back to me on the bottom, and I'll jump back down in front of him. Now I'm getting side drafted. That was kind of not necessarily ideal, but what is ideal is working with your teammates because you could already see us start pulling them and driving away. Now when Briar is clear, we can jump to the top if he wants. I think we're pretty good right now on the bottom, but we could go control that lane, and that's how you work with a teammate here at Daytona. So obviously, this is a smaller pack here, not as many cars. When you are in the pack, you're going to have to be patient. I don't recommend shooting the middle unless you have an enormous run and a teammate or some help to go with you, because a side draft's so strong on the right side, you seem to just get stuck, especially with another car on your left side. So I think running 2 lanes like this is optimal, especially when you have a good helper like our teammate here. So hopefully you find that helpful when it comes to pushing and shoving and working the draft at Daytona in the NASCAR Cup Series next-gen car. I guess we could call it Gen 7 now, but that's going to wrap up our first Logitech G track lap of the year, and look forward to doing many more each Monday throughout the year.